So I guess the dog wants to be in the video. But what is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, what do you guys think of this blazer? I bought it in New York. I don't know if I should keep it, should return it. I'll put the video right here. And what do you guys think? What's up, you guys? I'm doing an outfit of the day. I bought this blazer in New York. It's from Chloe, $3,200. I'm debating if I want to keep it or not. What do you guys think? I'm wearing Gucci loafers, Bottega pants, Theory, and I love it. But do you like it? Do you not like it? I'm very, very unsure. These are all of our people. I should keep it or not. But without further ado, you guys love the video, the It Bags of New York. So since I'm from Dallas, I decided to do the It Bags of Dallas. So Dallas is a very acquired taste. As somebody who have sold millions of dollars worth of handbags, jewelry, and accessories throughout my youth, through social media and through my job, you know, I know the bags of Dallas. I work in a high-end mall. I'm always kicking with the girls. So I know what I'm talking about, so nobody's gonna discredit me, but I wanted to do the It Bags of Dallas in case if you are wondering if you're not from Dallas, and if you're from Dallas, do you agree or disagree? I would love to hear the comments down below. So let's go ahead and get started. So the It Bags of Dallas, what are the girls, the gays, the people, what are they wearing in Dallas? Number one is going to be Goyard. The girls love Goyard. So if you guys do not know, in Highland Park Village, there is a Goyard boutique. It is the only boutique in Texas. I cannot believe that Las Vegas, Scottsdale, Arizona, none of those places have Goyard, but Dallas Highland Park Village has a Goyard boutique. And honey, best to believe, once that store opened, all the girls wear Goyard. Goyard totes, the St. Louis. I know they're really popular in New York, like I said, but let me tell you, because we do have a store, the store that my Goyard is literally like 10 minutes away from me. Literally, the fact that we have a Goyard, the girls run it up all day, every day. There's always a line. It's always busy. I have been to the store. It's super tiny compared to other Goyard boutiques, like say like the one on Rodeo Drive. But the girls run it up. They love Goyard, and Goyard St. Louis totes is what people be wearing all day, every day. Going back to the second one, the It girls love their Neverfull. You know, here in the South, people love Louis Vuitton. There is a Louis Vuitton factory about maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours from Dallas. You know, Jeffree Star went and saw it. A lot of people came and saw it when that factory first opened. But the girls love their Neverfulls. You know, in New York, the girls were not wearing their Neverfulls. In other places, I don't see people rock the Neverfull. The girls in the South, they'll run their Neverfull through the mud and the dirt. I think that the Neverfull is more popular than Goyard tote. The Neverfull is such a southern bag. It's like a high school graduation gift, a college graduation gift, an anniversary, a Valentine's Day, a Mother's Day. Everybody and their mama, including my own mama, have a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. You have thought about it. You maybe couldn't afford the bag, so you bought the pouch. Some variation of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, regardless if it's real or fake. Here, the girls in the South, here in Dallas, they're rocking their Louis Vuitton Neverfull. They love it. They run it up and they love it. And like I said, they will use it till the vachetta turns black. They will turn it into like the Louis Vuitton Azure turns black. The print on it, man, all colors, all shapes, all sizes. The Neverfull is like probably the #1 bag in this video. People in the South love their Neverfull. They love it, love it, love it, love it. And every single day, I done seen about like 50 Neverfulls. You know, when I go to work, I do a whole circle around the mall. I just love to see the people. I love to, you know, just feel the vibe. But, you know, there's somebody at Dillard's at the shoe department, somebody's grandma, somebody's nana, paying for their Johnny Beanie shoes with a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Like, it doesn't get more southern than a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. The second Louis Vuitton bag that I want to say is really popular are just going to be a lot of the older styles. I feel like people here in the South, you know, maybe if they don't have a lot of disposable income or they don't want to spend money on bags, they'll literally have that one Louis Vuitton, like that Louis Vuitton Arts, a Louis Vuitton Favorite, a Louis Vuitton Brea. They'll have a lot of the older Louis Vuitton styles, and that will be their bag literally for a decade. Like, I have seen people have their, like, I have tias that have the same Louis Vuitton. They don't change out of it. It's just like, it's my Louis, it's my to-go bag. I wear it to the quinceañera. I wear it to go to Walmart. I wear it to go to the mall. I wear it for my son's soccer game. you don't change your bag out. Like that's something that I've noticed. A lot of people, particularly like Hispanic women or like older ladies, they don't change out of their bag. It's like the same Louis that they got like a decade ago when it was a brown shopping bag instead of the orange. They will literally use their Louis Vuitton bag to the ground and will not change it. I know so many people that do that. They love their older Louis Vuitton styles, and I feel like the prices are more expensive, and you know, sometimes they're a little bit más moderna, a little bit more modern. But the older Louis Vuitton bags, man, people in the South, they love their Louis Vuitton bags. They are not switching out of it. You can give them a brand new bag and they will not switch out of it. They will keep using their older Louis Vuitton bag. The third one is also same thing. These are for the nanas, these are for the grandmas. A lot of older Chanel medallion totes, a lot of seasonal, like when you go on Fashion File and you put like Chanel bags, they're not classic flaps, boy bags, 22s, 19s, not even Gabrielle's. They're literally like the older, bigger hobo styles, like just like vintage Chanel bags. Like I said, just like the Neverfull, people in the South, they will use their bag to the ground. When they invest their money in a bag, they're not gonna switch out of it, or they're really stubborn, or they love it, or they put their heart, soul, and everything into that bag. They work, or they spent their income tax, like, you know, or you just don't wanna buy a new bag. But between the Neverfull, older Louis Vuitton, and older Chanel, man, people in the South do not like changing their things. People are stuck in their ways. They don't really like new, more modern things. I think the bag is like very much like a University Park, Highland Park, Plano, Frisco. This bag is very much that, and it's going to be the Celine belt bag. Like when I think of the Celine belt bag, I think of like the more modern mommy. I think of like a mom with a few kids, a mom going to soccer games. Particularly the smaller belt bags. I think the Celine belt bag is like a staple, like, you know, wearing Lululemon leggings, wearing like a workout outfit, you know, you're going through your stroller, you have your Celine belt bag, or you just a modern, but you don't want like maybe something super flashy, maybe you're a little bit more low-key. It's going to be the Celine belt bag. I feel like Dallas is very much monkey see, monkey do. What you see somebody have, another person's gonna have. I would say like the Highland Park village or the Highland Park mommy, or like the ladies that wear their outfits, it's particularly Golden Goose sneakers. It's going to be Mother jeans, a Veronica Beard blazer, and a designer handbag with a SUV. Like that is the mommy starter pack for University Park, Preston Hollow, like all those upper skill neighborhoods. That is the uniform, like Veronica Beard blazer, Mother jeans, Golden Goose sneakers, a nice watch, a designer handbag, no tea, no shade. I work with those type of clients on a daily basis, and that is a uniform. They don't really get out of that. So the Celine belt bag, I feel like maybe somebody bought it and then just people keep on buying it and buying it and buying it. I do see the Celine belt bag quite frequently. Out of all the Celine bags, I see the Tromfie, I see other bags here and there, but I would say the belt bag in all colors, more of the smaller sizes is what I tend to see a lot. And this is for the person that's a little bit more simpler, who doesn't really like big patterns, big prints. The people that wear this tend to go for like more neutrals, blacks and whites, grays, very simple, very nice people. But the Celine belt bag, I would say, is another one that's up there that people really do tend to wear, and people tend to like a lot. The next one, and this is for all my youth girlies, the Marc Jacobs tote girl. If you are under the age of 30, you know, you probably have a tote bag, regardless if it's real, regardless if it's fake. The person who cuts my hair has a tote bag. A lot of my coworkers have tote bags. A lot of my friends have a tote bag. Particularly, I would say the canvas one is the most popular one. I don't see the leather or the novelties as much, but the classic canvas, that's $175 or $195, those two sizes in either of the core colors. I would say I definitely do see that a lot when people come into the store and buy bags. People tend to ask for the canvas bags, but this is more like a people under 30, or like, you know, people a little bit more youthful. I would say people like it, like or like they're influenced by social media. Like they'll have their Stanley Cup, Lululemon leggings, or Marc Jacobs tote bag. Very much like that type of youthful customer or youthful person tends to wear the canvas tote bag. I do see people a little bit more mature or a little bit older go for more of the leather ones. Obviously, I think it's more of a price difference and type of style. But I would say the Marc Jacobs canvas is still really popular. People here in the South, they love their Marc Jacobs tote bag, and they're not getting out of it. And same thing with most of these bags. I noticed that people don't really switch their bags out a lot here. It's not like New York, it's not like Chicago, it's not like Miami, they go for different outfits. They'll literally have one neutral bag or one neutral looking bag, and they will base their whole wardrobe out of that bag. People don't really like to change their bags, people don't really like to change their weight. But the Marc Jacobs tote bag is definitely more of a beginner bag, but people do use it for school. They put their books, they put their iPads, they put their whole life in it, and people don't switch out of it. Like I said, they'll wear the Marc Jacobs tote bag to the club, to the bar, to a little bit higher restaurants. I've seen it all. People love the Marc Jacobs tote bag. Next one is another one that's very much up there. This is for the Chloe Marcie. I cannot tell you how many Chloe Marcies I've sold in a year. People love Chloe in general, pretty much in Texas. And I feel like Chloe has a little bit of Western elements to them. And they're a little bit more simpler, so they go with a little bit more things. The Chloe girl is pretty much very refined, very low key, very effortlessly, very low maintenance, very much going with the flow. They love free people. They love that Western vibe that it has to, because a lot of the Chloe, I feel like they have that Western vibe to them. And if you have one Chloe Marcie, that's a lie. You pretty much have more Chloe bags. If you have a Chloe Marcie and you love the Chloe Marcie bag, you pretty much have more Chloe bags, and you don't tend to go out of that. But the Chloe Marcie is a bag that I do see a lot, and this is in all variations. I see the smaller one, the medium one without the handles, the ones with the handles, if they're mini, if they're larger. People love the Chloe Marcie. They do not get out of it. And this is a bag that I do see a lot of age ranges. I have sold Chloe Marcies to 16-year-olds. I have sold Chloe Marcies to somebody's grandma that's 80 years old. The Chloe Marcie, I would say, is a very much Western staple bag. That's why I do have a Chloe Marcie crossbody, because it's just a staple. Like, you just have to have a Chloe Marcie bag. Like, you can get away with not having some of the other monogram bags, but I would say that Chloe Marcie, at one point in your life, if you're into designer handbags, you have had a Chloe Marcie. They're just, like I said, it just has that Western element to it that people tend to really like and really enjoy. The next bag, like I said, we're not very fashion forward super much here in Dallas, but the Gucci Marmont is still a bag that I see. I literally saw like 10 of them yesterday. The Gucci Marmont, people love it. People love the Gucci Marmont. They still wear their Gucci Marmont belt with their Gucci Marmont bag, with their Gucci Marmont chanclas. They're not gonna get out of it. And for the Gucci Marmont, I see more of the smaller crossbodies to the bigger flaps. You have a Gucci Marmont, you pretty much are into the whole Gucci monogram thing. You probably have the chanclas, the shoes, the perfume, maybe a piece of ready-to-wear, a piece of jewelry. People who love the Gucci Marmont, man, those are hard die fans. You know, with the other brands, you don't really see people buying a lot more things from that. Like, maybe you'll have the Marc Jacobs tote bag, but you won't have, you know, a matching wallet or like a matching strap or things like that. But with Gucci, it's one of the few brands where I do see where if you have a Gucci bag, you are gonna have a Gucci belt, you're gonna have Gucci perfume, you're gonna have Gucci chanclas, you're gonna have Gucci sneakers. You just kind of want that whole kind of look, kind of how I do it for Tory Burch. If I have a Tory Burch shoe, I want the bag, I want the clothes, I want everything. That's pretty much the Gucci customer. The Gucci customer doesn't really tend to get out of their comfort zone. They literally will rock their Gucci Marmonts, and you probably have multiple Gucci Marmonts. You think it's classic, you think it's good, and it's a kind of a good alternative. It is kind of a flat bag to, like, let's say maybe a YSL bag or a Chanel Classic flap. But the Gucci Marmont is still going strong, and I still see the velvet ones, the ones with super embellishments, down to the straight up classic ones that you can buy brand new from the boutique. The Gucci Marmont is not going anywhere. I think it's a southern thing, but the Gucci Marmont, people love it down here. I don't know why, but people love it, and it's the most popular Gucci bag that I see people wear. I do see people wear the Gucci Soho Disco, but I feel like it's not as popular as it once was. You know, maybe a few years ago, I would say I would put that in this video, but I would definitely say the Gucci Marmont is definitely like that it bag. Like, people still want it, people still wear it, and you're gonna be a hard Gucci fan. You're gonna want the glasses and everything. Another bag on this list is going to be the Marc Jacobs Snapshot. A lot of, like, when I go out, like, by SMU, a lot of the SMU students have Marc Jacobs Snapshot bags. A lot of people that are my friends that are my age have Snapshot bags. I sell a lot of Snapshot bags. Even when I was living in Houston, Marc Jacobs Snapshots, when I worked for Marc Jacobs, people love, they ate it up, because you can change the strap, you can change different things. It's off yellow leather, it's small, you can bring them into stadiums, you can bring them into concerts, you can bring them everywhere. They're very nice, easy, and compact to travel with. So I would say definitely the Marc Jacobs Snapshot is another one that's up there. People love Marc Jacobs down here. I heard the store here in Dallas does phenomenal numbers. The Houston, when I worked there, we would kill it. We would be making like $10,000 a day in Marc Jacobs. They love it. I think it's kind of like the newer contemporary brands, because I have friends that work in other contemporary stores that are around the same price range, and they don't make the numbers that Marc Jacobs does. So Marc Jacobs is that girl. And one thing I will say about Marc Jacobs that I do like is that they have the same bag, but any color variation in size. Like the tote bag, you know, it's classic for the brand, but you can get one that's more novelty, but the shape is classic. Same for the Snapchat. You can have one from like 2015 and it's still current because they still sell that bag. So I would definitely say the Snapshot is one of the ones that are up there. It's particularly more on the under $500 price rate. And then the last bag that I would say is definitely an it bag is going to be the Longchamp Le Pliage tote. This is, like I said, a student bag, a mommy bag. Everybody tends to like it. I do notice that people do like to monogram this bag. How many Longchamps I sell in a week. People love it. And like I said, this is another ageless brand. I see 16-year-olds have a Longchamp bag, and I'm selling a Longchamp bag to somebody's grandma. Like, it's a very ageless bag. But what I like about this entire list, except maybe the Marc Jacobs bag, it's very ageless. Like, I see every walk of life, every shape, size, color that you are, male, female, these all bags go. But if you want to know what the it bags of Dallas are, they're definitely on this list. And if I were to say 3, definitely the Chloe Marcie for sure, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and I would say the Gucci Marmont. I would say those are the 3 bags that you will see a lot. Especially the more you go into the suburbs or more you go into the deep south, the more you're gonna see a lot more. But it's true what they say, a good classic never goes out of style. The Chloe Marcie, when I started selling them when I was 18, is just as popular as it is now. So if you like any of these bags on this list, and if you live in the south, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them, even if people may say it's out of style. Remember, what you see on social media is not reality. You may see a Birkin on your For You page all the time, a Chanel Classic Flap all the time. But honestly, as somebody who works in a high-end mall, and I have a lot of high-end friends and, you know, stores and stuff, I see a lot of these things hands-on. That's very, very few far in between. You really don't see that. These are the bags that you see the most. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. This dog wants to fall asleep or he wants to bite me. I'm not quite sure just yet. But I want to say give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what else you want to see on this channel. And have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye guys. Los quiero mucho. And I'll be leaving all these bags in the description box just in case if you want to check out any of the it bags of Dallas.